I used to end my days by scrolling until I passed out. And then a counselor in spiritual asked me a question that really had me reflecting on a habit. Dave, when's the last time you actually reviewed your day instead of just surviving it? I didn't have a really good answer, so I found one. It's 1,500 years old, and it takes about 5 minutes, and I still use it every night. 30 years running schools taught me that the busiest people make the worst decisions. Not because they're not smart, but because they've never stopped to actually look at their own day. And I was one of them. I'd go from crisis to crisis and never once asked any of what it meant or what it cost me. And that's what led me to a practice called the Examen, developed by Ignatius of Loyola in the 1500s for his own community, but built on something monks were already doing 1,000 years before him. So here's the practice. 3 steps. Step 1, gratitude. Not today was fine specific. What's one moment today you're actually grateful for? Naming it specifically is what matters because vague gratitude doesn't change your brain. Specific gratitude does. Step 2, review the day like you're watching it back. Where did you feel most alive? Where did you feel drained? You're not grading yourself here, you're just noticing the way you'd notice weather. And step 3, respond. Out of everything you notice, pick one thing that needs something from you. Maybe it's an apology you owe. Maybe it's a decision you've been avoiding. Maybe it's just gratitude you need to say out loud to someone. One thing, not a list. Now here's where this just isn't spiritual folklore. Newport, who studies deep work and attention, recommends something he calls a shutdown ritual. A fixed routine at the end of the workday that closes every open loop in your mind so your brain isn't still running them at midnight. Same mechanism, different century. And Andrew Huberman's research on the brain points to the same thing. Your default mode network, the part of your brain that runs in the background, keeps circling unprocessed experiences until you've given them structured attention. That's neuroscience explaining what monks already knew. An unexamined day keeps running in the background whether you want it to or not. So I do this most nights. Not perfectly. Some nights it's 90 seconds in the truck before I go inside. But it's changed how I make decisions the next day because I'm not carrying yesterday's unprocessed noise into today's choices. That's the whole promise here. Not more information, just less noise. So if you try this tonight, just 3 steps. Gratitude, review, response. 5 minutes, that's the ask. And if this helps, subscribe because next week we're going deeper into mental practices that actually change how leaders think under pressure. And we'll see you then.